when you got hurt, recovered, got hurt? Because like, did you have to? I mean, because I remember when I got hurt, it's like I got down in the dumps, and you get
Yep.
pissed off and
Yep.
frustrated, and
Yep.
you got to pull yourself out, and you got to recover, and so there's so
Yep.
much.
100%. 100%. So the first time, again, I played a lot as a freshman, but my numbers were very pedestrian. I think I averaged like 3 points a game. But again, you're a freshman, you're just getting used to it. And so I had a
Mm-hmm.
great off season, and we played at that time you played a bunch of these national teams, and we played the Russian national team. I want to say they had two or three Olympians on the team,
Wow.
Wow.
and I was our leading scorer and rebounder in the game. So I mean, I was brimming with confidence, and felt like a new man, looked like a new man, really believed that, things were going to get moving in a really positive direction. And the very next day I tore my ACL in practice and was out for the
Mm.
year. And I pouted, Jake. I pouted. I
Yeah.
was not good. I talked to our guy. I mean, again, I try to use myself as an example with our guys as much as I can. I wasn't a bad teammate, but I felt sorry for myself, and I wanted people to know that I felt sorry for myself. So I remember again distinctively, with my leg in a brace, I kind of sat on the end of the bench, but then off the court a little bit because I couldn't afford somebody to run into me. But I didn't get up and cheer. It was kind of like, oh, look at Eisner pouting at the end of the bench. Don't you feel sorry for him? Blah blah blah. It was horrible. I mean, I look back now, I'm disgusted with the way I acted because at the end of the day, I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't a bad teammate, but
Mm.
it wasn't about me. I mean,
Yeah.
it was about us. And
Right.
what could I do to be almost like a player coach? And I wasn't a player coach. I was pouting, mad and disappointed for myself than I was still trying to figure out a way to impact our team. And I was just the opposite when I tore it the second time. And yet, in some ways, it was more disappointing because I got back that third year and led the Valley in 3 point shooting and was playing good. And now I felt like I had a chance to not play in the NBA, but play over in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
And that was taken from me.
Mm.
Where I pouted more academically, to be real honest with you. I was an accounting major for 3.5 years. And when I did that in Hawaii at Christmas time, my first intermediate accounting two test, I studied all of about 1 minute for, and I got the same corresponding grade that you would think you would get studying 1 minute for an intermediate accounting two test.
Mm-hmm.
And so I took it out academically,
Mm.
but